If parts of your body tingle when you hear an engine rev, if the hair on the back of your neck stands up when you hear tires squeal, then you've found your new home. This is the Revved Up Garage Cast, containing more testosterone than your listening device can handle. Loud, crazy, but a hell of a lot of fun. Let's do it. You're listening to the Revved Up Garage Cast. Now your hosts, Stephen, Mark, and Eddie.
Okay, Revved Up Garage Cast, episode number, I don't know, June 27th. We'll go with that. So it's June 27th. We've taken another break. We need to get more fluent with recording and posting because consistency is key, and we have not been consistent.
Heck no.
Okay, that being said, there is still one episode because the memory card was MIA from Bash, and it was before the features. It was our predictions. I'm still going to post that one day, but it's probably going to come up after this. It'll be like a hidden episode down the road at this point. We're just going to hop on here to get current with what's going on today. That way we can get back on track. And what Mark? Why are you smiling over there? So since then, in the Derby world, Mark hasn't touched a Derby car since No Mercy.
I haven't touched a Derby car in a while.
Eddie hasn't touched a Derby car either. I did run new Alex. I ran the stock compacts, got second. Got junked by Lamer at the end. Ran the mod compacts, and I got junked in about 20 seconds. Kid ripped my wheel off, didn't see it coming, left it open. On to the next one. But couple people from the garage are back in action here this weekend at Iron City. I'm running the compacts. Melanie's running the MWFA. I don't even know. Are you going to the Derby, Mark?
It's my 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I might. I don't know.
So Eddie might go. Mark's not going because it's the 4th of July weekend.
Is that Saturday?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But got a bunch of MWFA guys running. We got Kai, Leach, Breezer, maybe Tommy. They're all running MWFA, and then our boy Frizzy's running. And then after that, what do we got coming up after that? Are you gonna touch your car and run it anywhere? Or you have any plans, Mark?
I don't know about team car. I'm planning on running my hardcore car.
Hardcore car? So you're going to take all your stuff out of your team car to run your hardcore car?
It's kind of what I'm forced to do here.
But if you did about 4 hours of work, you could run your team car
But then it
first.
could still be good, and then I still have to take it out.
Might be. Might not be.
That car's hard. It ain't moving.
That's what you think.
Ain't moving. Look at you. You ran yours last time. Still good.
I made like 3 shots with the front.
That could happen to me. I could go out there and get my wheel ripped off and still have to take it out.
Yeah.
We're breaking an
That's how it
axle.
happens.
You're pretty good at that.
Not this year.
Well,
So the
Oh,
stock
yeah,
compact
nice.
class at Westmoreland, the 2-man team that me and Brandon Kenny have been running every year. Eddie and our buddy Daryl won it last year. It's looking like it's going to be canceled.
yeah.
No one wants to sign up. So I think
When-
me,
when is
Brandon, and one other group. It's July 15th now, so it's...
Me and Daryl were supposed to. I don't know what happened.
You got to sign up.
I know we didn't. I don't.
Didn't they just
I
let
thought
that
he
out
was going to do it for us.
recently?
Let what out?
The date. Like they're doing it.
It's been out for months.
I
Yep.
thought they canceled it before.
No, they
just
canceled the
one.
co-pilot. The one, they're not co-pilot, the one that was a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
It's looking like the van team show is going to get canceled too, and the limited world compact one that me and you signed up for. It's looking like they're all going to be canceled. I don't know what it is because I really enjoy the team events. I don't know if it's because they didn't from the beginning just say mandatory pre-registration this date or it doesn't happen. I don't know if a lot of people just think they're going to sign up whenever, but it's really a sad thing because at least the stock compact one, it's been successful the past 2 years. And
I still think a lot of people like that. I think it has to do with a lot of people are having a hard time running this year. It's not, I mean, let's face it, it's not cheap to run. It's expensive.
I agree.
That could be it. I mean, look at the price of a car now. I mean,
Yeah, you're going to have to pay $400 to $600 for a decent car, unless you go out and find it on your own. And a lot of people don't want to go do that.
yeah, I mean, who can afford, let's say, like me, team show, $500 for the brawler. And if you don't have a motor, you buy a motor, there's another $400-$500. Then all your parts and everything, you got to think that you got to win a show for $1,000. Who else is going to risk that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you got to look at the spending $500 on a roller too. That's because you were being selective with what you wanted to run.
Right. I mean, still anymore.
You had other cars, but you wanted to run a clean Solera. You had a Camry.
You couldn't pay me to run that car at that show.
You could have found other cars for sure, but you
But my
wanted
point-
a clean
my-
two-door Solera.
Yeah, my point being, even a roller Camry now, how much is that going to be? I mean, look, dude, it's just expensive.
Well, when you were able to scrap them for $400, they're going to be $400 plus.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, stuff might change a little bit in that favor of the price of cars due to scrap coming down now. But the fact of the matter is,
Nope.
the cost of living everywhere around it's so high that I don't think the car is the problem. I don't think that initial $500 investment. I think it's everything else that is tied into it.
I think you're lucky if it's $500 anymore. Look at waffles and shit. I mean, people are getting $1,100 out of a 4-cylinder Camry and shit like that. It makes it tough for the little guy. It does.
Or you could just not care. That's mainly how I roll.
That's what I mean. But then you're back at stage one where you're just not running. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. But that's why you just show up and still support it.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's probably why a lot of classes ain't
So-
filling. And you can get washed.
What if they did? What if they did that stock compact class with like 2-man team, and they said no Camrys, W bodies, Accords? You think that'd make it cheaper for people?
No.
Why not? Maybe now with scrap dropping. Maybe I still doubt
I still
it.
don't think that would.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
Are you
See-
talking like NWFA style, like stock bumper?
No, Westmoreland, you were allowed to swap the bumper. Specifically that class, I'm just talking about like how to try and get people to show up.
I don't know. I thought a lot of people liked that class. I've never ran it, and I like watching that class. It's just
Easy build.
Super easy build. It's what if you had to buy everything new, fuel cell, skid steers, metal, bumper, everything, it would be less than $1,500 still.
still
Which-
a lot of money to some people.
Yes, I agree.
In today's
But then
market of things, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But 800 to 1,000 of that's going to be stuff that you can reuse on a next car. And there's so many derby drivers that already have all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do it right, derby in a stock format, you could be looking at a $200 to $400, I'd say.
To be real
turnover.
honest, it's probably just too much going on in our area, derby wise, that most people can't go down to that one.
I mean,
our area for some odd reason just has way too many.
yeah,
too
we
many
do have a
derbies.
lot of derbies right now.
That could be another thing. Scheduling, not enough cars, as far as like guys already chosen where they want to run for the year for the most part.
It's getting right into fair season.
Yep.
I mean, maybe that's it. But since Bash, we did go up to me and Melanie went up to Mini Meltdown as well. If you haven't been there, that's a badass show. I mean, we only got to watch the first day because we packed up and left on the second day, unfortunately. But The heats were rocking. Them guys just don't care.
I won't run that show.
Mark's scared to run that show.
I've never been
You
there.
legit have a pretty good possibility of dying.
That's any derby.
You'll be
Go
sore.
there.
You'll be sore.
Go watch that show. Do you ever watch that show up there?
No.
Go
I
watch
mean,
that
I've
shit.
highlights. That's about it.
I don't care. They could have the nicest looking build. They're sending it 5 times in front of them, and it's over. That's how they do it.
That's what they like.
I think in the full size, Tim Hanzuski won it. I can't remember who got second and third. Cool thing about that was, well, he actually brought 2 cars and didn't run the car that he bought all the parts off of us for, but we were excited. He had all 4 wheels and tires were from Revved Up.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool seeing your efforts come to fruition with a good car. I mean, it's actually built wheels versus like the just 14-inch Camry tube with the skid steer on it. So we thank him for that. And then the compacts, I believe Tracy Young, Fueled by Haters, won it. I think Logan May got second. Or no, he got third, I think. Who got second? He either got second or third. But
I think it paid like $4,000 or something, wasn't it?
the first was $4,000, second was $2,000, third was $1,000, I believe.
It's not bad.
I think Logan got. Man, I think he got second that heat. I think that's what it was.
I think his car still looked good, right?
His car looked
Something
good.
happened.
The tranny mount ripped off the 3100 and broke his tranny. So, you remember that Buick Century that sat behind the shop, the first car I bought here?
Gold
It was
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a motor and tranny. His motor did something weird to him on Thursday, and he swapped it overnight before the Derby. But it seemed like a good one. It was a little ripper, and then something happened. He broke a tranny. Then thinking the Vans, because the Vans paid like $4,000 to win or something too. Craig Bedell, which is a good one. He's always there at the
He's
end.
hot, man.
Yeah, he won Bash Vans, that Vans. I don't know where he came. He had a good compact going into the feature too, and he didn't make the top 3, so I don't know where he fell short of there. But he won the Vans. I think Ken Owen out of New Jersey or somewhere over in Eastern PA got second in a Honda Odyssey, and then Logan again got third. So he had a good weekend. He ran a newer Sienna that was all swapped to. I forget what it swapped, or maybe it wasn't swapped. I think no, he ran the 4-cylinder drive line because he was having issues with the. Those are electronic. The throttle, they're not a cable. Yeah, I can't think of drive by wire or drive by. It might be drive by wire. But he was having issues with that because it had rained pretty significantly on Saturday.
How new was that? Like 09?
It was. I'd have to ask what year. It's 04 up. I know that because
I
a
think
good
09s and them have a bunch of aluminum shit, so I'm interested how he swapped all that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that new. I would guess it was 04 to something because it looked and reminded me of a 02 up Camry in the front, the way it was structured. But we took our new trailer up there and vended. And that was pretty exciting for us too. We did pretty good. We had like 90 transactions and dealt with a lot of people.
That's what's up.
So, Mark, you think your next run is Fayette Fair?
I think so. Unless I get the audacity of fixing that team car in the spur of the moment.
And then Eddie, now that canceled, what's your plans? No Derby?
I don't know. I might still try to go to the fair. I don't know.
I'm still trying
I
to.
better get on that though.
Better clip that thing.
Oh yeah. I forgot you got a hardcore car too.
Mhm.
So,
It's just sitting there in the yard. I look at it all the time. Pulled the motor training.
Mark's gonna do all this work, and the old corn car's gonna beat him.